Decay 2, and this is going to be our first episode on the Fresh Start series. Now, this is full update 25. I am playing on console. This just dropped, and I'm definitely excited to get into this one here because I'm very excited about these play to be definitely looking into all that stuff and just kind of comparing it to the old version of the game. And you know, you got the sidearm as well, so you got your sidearm slot and everything like that. So we're going to be getting right into this. I'm not going to be using any of the crutches I was on previous lethal runs, like using the pyro launcher and red talons, red talon facilities and stuff like that. I'm not going to be using any of that. I didn't bring any upgraded characters into this one. You know, as you can see, it's set all the way on lethal. These characters are not upgraded at all. Any of them. So what I'm going to be going with is a community that is kind of built around, since the hygiene can stack with the pharmacology. I'm going to be kind of going that way because blood plague is pretty relevant in this game now, which I'm very excited for, honestly, because you could really avoid blood plague pretty easily. So, but yeah, guys, without further ado, we're gonna jump right in this. One of our first things we're gonna be doing is going down there. Since we're on lethal zone, our food is at -6 a day, so I'm gonna start trying to claim a food outpost, get some building materials, because we do need to get an infirmary started. But we also are going to go down into here and loot out and try to get a gun. Well, the only thing I did off screen, it was claim the base. That was it, because I was rolling the characters forever. And by the time I was done with them, I just wasn't going to be streaming at that time. So all I did was come up here, loot. I did happen to get a crossbow. If you're on this map, that's what you normally want to do on lethal zone, is you always want to try to get some form of gun or a crossbow. I got very lucky. I got a crossbow. They'll always spawn usually a blood feral pretty close by. He's usually right over there when you spawn. So if you walk your community over here, sometimes he'll stroll around, or you know, he ended up being over here by the time I was coming back. I was able to actually come down to this house right here, loot a can of gas, walk my community back, fill up the car, and then drive it back to base. So that's a good one for this map here, Cascade Hills. That's how I go about it, and it works pretty decent for me, but the spawns definitely did seem a lot higher than they used to be already. But one good thing about the ferals now, you don't get the blood plague from the dodges as long as you successfully dodge it. So you're pretty set there, because I know that was a real pain before. I'm gonna see who has got. All right, so he's got the backpack, so we're gonna take him out. So we're gonna go get some looting done while I get the all right, we got some daylight here, because I'm going to try to keep these episodes around an hour, so I'm going to try to avoid streaming at night as much as I possibly can, but there are going to be those cases where I have to, so we are going, is that a light? And that's great. I got a light crossbow. That's what I prefer to have right early game until I can get the, I think it's the Echo X3, or you got the 10 clip in there, so... Alright, so we're going to take that standard to run out in lethal zone. You know, you want a stack of snacks, stack of meds. We don't have a plague here, or else you'd keep a plague here, but that's kind of why I'm building this community up to, you know, to try to at least have the blood plague, you know, occur more slowly. So, we do have a food outpost. I could make that the outpost. I'm trying to decide if I want this one to be the outpost. I think I'm going to go with this one, only because then I'll get kind of a safe area towards in here to kind of push back on this stuff, just to make this area a little bit safer, I guess. But let's see what my food is at 7, meds are at 2, ammo I'm not too concerned about, but I do want to go down there and loot that. So I'm going to sneak down here. I do have the car, but I don't know if I want to bring all the noise, but we'll give it a shot because there's like 3 locations right in that little vicinity over there, where you can get your meds, materials, and all right. So I already hear a blood feral, so that's not good. So I'm going to see if okay. So there he is. Let's see if I can. All right. So good. He did get on the back of me. So all you really got to do is do that, and he is taken care of. I was trying to avoid him getting on the front of my car, because then he would have probably blew that up. So we should be able to dodge around this zombie. You know, since he did stop a little bit. Since we don't have stealth, I'm definitely doing the little dodge technique there. It's definitely worth it. You got to do that just to get around a little bit quicker and still be as quiet as you can be. So, now the only thing I did do, you know, I am rolling with a couple of the boons, just from my first playthrough, because this is my first playthrough on lethal as a fresh start. I've beaten lethal like just about 4 times. I didn't really beat the ending missions on the sheriff one. I was right at the end, but I needed to start another community, so but once I go through this playthrough and just kind of get a feel for it, I will not be using the boons my next playthrough. So, but I did do that. So, but anything else is going to be purely fresh. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to be using the pyro launcher as a crutch anymore, or red talons, or you know, anything that's like intensely overpowered. All right, so there's my food rucksack. Let's see here. I don't think you get, I think you can only get 1 food ruck out of here anyway, so what I'm trying to accomplish in this episode, I'd like to loot these 3 buildings, get some meds, materials next door, and this is my outpost. And if I can, I would like to even travel up to the construction site and get those materials out of there and start getting our base kind of going. I'm just a little concerned to start building or removing anything right now, because if I, oh, that's not what I wanted. I hate when it does that. Without my guys having any kind of defense really and having a siege, but we are going to, I'm just going to clear that off for right now and get an infirmary going, because we really do need that. All right, so that is...
Come to think of it, I can see how we might improve this place even more.
So we're going to deposit all that stuff. Okay, so we've got this as an outpost, so it's upgraded. Let's see here. So upgrade to food outpost 2, we would need, it would cost 800 influence and then 5 materials to upgrade it to 2. And then we'd be gaining 2 food a day, I believe it is, or plus 2 food a day. So I think you'd be at 4, because I think a full one upgrade, it gives you 6. So I'm pretty sure that we're at, yeah, so we're at 2 a day right now. So I'm going to keep it right there for now. I'm not going to waste the materials right now for that. Because I need the materials right now just to get my infirmary going. I really want to get to a level 2 infirmary as quick as possible, just so my guys, you know, start to heal from injuries and stuff like that. And then I will be, you know, then I'll worry about making like a workshop and stuff like that. I do like this upgradable outpost stuff, because now you don't have to build a gardens or anything like that. So, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use for my 3rd facility, but it's probably going to be a while before I build one anyways. Oh, man. Kind of screwed myself there a little bit. So now I've got to make noise to move that forward a little bit. Okay. Well, we'll just kind of scoot out of here if that drew anything over there. Well, at least be away from the car. Because there was a screamer. I seen a screamer over there in the distance. I don't know if he was close enough to hear that or not. I'll check on the map actually here in a second to see if he's actually walking towards that or not. Because screamers are a big problem. You know, they'll immediately spawn bloaters, I think, every time. But one of the major things in lethal when doing a fresh start or anything like that is just to avoid trying to get standing. Like, don't increase standing, you know, rapidly, because then the game is going to ramp up rapidly, you know, and or just from what I see, like, it's already hard enough in the beginning running into plague ferals, you know, when you don't really have an efficient way to deal with them. Once I have a pistol, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable, honestly. Even more when I have a plague sample uh, made, just so I know that, like, my survivor is not going to just die because I can't cure blood plague, you know, so I'm also not going to be, like, utilizing gunslinging because I don't want that to really hurt my natural aim, so I'm going to be practicing a lot more of using my natural aim on this and not relying on that so much. And plus, I'm on controller too, so aiming is a lot worse on controller. It's so slow when you're trying to move. Like, that's me aiming, moving all the way around. Like, a computer can do that in like a second, you know. So it is much harder to play on a controller, but you know, I'm gonna do my best on it and just, you know, see how it goes. All right, so we've got two of the places looted. We got our rucksack of materials, we got a ruck of food, and then now we're gonna go for some meds. You know, that's what I like to do in the beginning of the game, is just square off all my resources as much as I can, and then you know, get the base put together. So what I'm going to do after I loot this place, I'll probably drop whatever's on me in the outpost locker, and then I'll head over to that little armory spot, pick up a ruck of ammo, and hopefully a pistol. You know, I'd be extremely happy if they give me a pistol. You know, even if I only get like 20 rounds or something with it, you know, that would, either way, that'd be nice. But that's just for worst case scenarios, honestly, because I don't want to have to pull out the pistol if I don't have to, because you're going to draw in so much, unless you have a silencer. But even if, like, you still will draw in noise with a silencer, you know, it's never completely silent. So only thing that does that is the crossbows. That's why having a crossbow is just key. The only noise it makes is when the arrow hits something. So whatever the arrow hit will make a noise there. All right, so we're kind of full here. Oh, I got one more lootable, so I'm just going to put the rest of the stuff in the trunk here. Actually, I'm just going to go dump whatever's on me in my locker real quick over here. And then I'll go grab the last few things out of that clinic, and then we'll go over there and get hit that ammo spot. All right. Yep, we're good. Okay. Okay, so that screamer didn't hear me turn that car on. I probably will. You know what? I'm just gonna go take care of him now, because I don't want him to be a problem later. You can kind of see another one off in the distance there. And that does give you standing right there. I don't want to run and like have him be a problem, like wander over when I'm looting the ammo or something, you know, because they can just bring a whole world, you know, of shit on you. It's not worth it. So for the little bit of standing I get from killing the screamer, I'd rather just have him out of my way. And I'll probably try I may just try walking over there. I'm not sure if I want to drive. I don't think it's really worth the noise that you're going to make to be honest. So, yeah, I don't think it's too far. I'm gonna drop the rest of these things in the locker here, so I've got a full bag to go with, besides what I normally carry. Doesn't look too bad, but that doesn't mean anything. We got a bloater right there. I swear those are what I lose my characters to is bloaters. They're just awful. It's like they plague you instantly with anything, so. Alright. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk down there. So we got a zombie off to the right over there. I'll probably take him out.
The air smells awful here.
And you do need to get used to just sneaking around, you know, especially me, like I've never done a fresh start on lethal, so, and not really having anything. I mean, I'm fortunate enough I got a crossbow, which, you know, is a lot more. See, we got a feral sitting over there. You know, and that's not a battle that I want to get into right now, to be honest with you. Alright, so we're in the plague territory right now. As you can see, you can't claim this outpost. You would have to kill the plague heart or hearts that are surrounding it. But honestly, an ammo outpost isn't anything that we really need right now, so. I just want to hopefully get a gun. Yes. Nice. And that's a good gun. I'm pretty sure. Is that end at 20 or is that 25? And I got some more light bolts. Thing of ammo. Yeah, that was a good find right there. That was totally clutch. So now I can show you a little bit with the weapon swap. You know, I know on computers they have a way to cycle through it much faster than on system. I don't know if we can rekey it. I am going to look into that and see if we can get rid of the emote thing to do that, because I would much prefer to have that much, like the quicker weapon spot, and I have to go through the animation there. So what does this? So this is 9mm. I don't, and I see. I knew I thought I had a bigger clip than that. Oh, well, it's 21. Oh, whatever. That one bullet could make a difference. So that's a good find. I feel a lot more comfortable now. You know, God forbid I do have to go toe to toe with a feral. You know, I can at least have a fighting chance against them. So I'm still gonna keep my crossbow out. Speaking of it, did he hear me? Okay, so he's right there. So I have searched everything, so there's not anything up there. Yep. Yes, we do. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna try to go around this guy.
Oh man, it's a screamer.
So we'll take out this screamer in the meantime and get over to our car, because I don't want to tangle with that feral and waste all my ammo and possibly get plagued, or, you know, it's not worth the resources in the beginning. So I always advise just avoid blood plague ferals at all costs in the beginning. I would like to find a toolkit for my car. That would be nice. But I may check up then those, I'm sorry, the construction sites up there, get some more materials. But I'm going to go dump these rucks in the base. I may lure that feral up to there and try to kill him with the car. It may lure him automatically anyways with the sound. But just to kind of get rid of him, because I don't like him just chilling right there. I am just concerned about him getting on the front of my car somehow and just blowing it up. So. Alright, so he is still down there. Alright, so we're going to dump these in. We should have enough to get the infirmary going now. Okay. Let's see here. There's normally a feral up here too. That's another issue. But what's our food loss is 4. We've got 10 food. There's also a food back here, and I can pull some meds out of there. See, we got 5 materials. Yeah, you know what? I may just go over here and grab the food and try to grab the meds. Didn't want to waste hitting him with the front of my car, but I also didn't want him to scream either. Alright, so those guys are going to definitely swing this way.
Spot for an outpost. Nothing but good times.
Alright, so there's our ruck of food. Looks like the zombies are going to stop right there. So that's nice. Yeah. So we're just going to probably get this rock and go grab the meds. And I'm probably going to venture up and hit that construction site. And after that, as long as we get done with all that without a hitch, honestly, we're in pretty good shape. Especially if I can get a repair kit. I really want to get a repair kit for that car. That's lootable. Always check the back of cars because there's a good chance. A lot of time it's parts, but there's repair kits in back of cars too as well. So always check those. A hog splitter. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I'm definitely going to be making some noise going up there. I'm going to get that hog splitter off me because that's definitely got some weight to it. Alright. So I'm going to probably just drive backwards up there. Kill off a couple of these guys. Wonder if there's a feral. There was a feral up here too. In the beginning of the game, I was able to get away from him, but I'm just curious if he's still around in the area. So this is probably our med rucksack. So honestly, we're off to a good start as far as rucksacks and everything. You know, the beginning area really provides you with everything you need. And I know Lethal the Zone is, you know, pretty pre-looted, I guess, but honestly, it's got plenty of resources. And me jumping over like that, that was actually, that was not smart because there could have been anything chilling right here. I would come around the corner slowly and be looking. So that was actually a bad move right there because, you know, there could have been a bloater laying on the ground or anything like that, you know, so you just got to be cautious and stuff like that, so. Because one little mistake, you know, can cost you your character, especially right here in the beginning, so. The key thing is in this is just take your time. Be silent, or as silent as you can be. You know, if you need to just book it and get out of there, then, you know, do that to save your character.
I don't know if we'll find anything here.
But I prefer to play more strategic. Okay, so this, I've already got my rucksack of meds. There's no reason, and this is already, look, it looks like it is empty already, so there's no reason I should even smash that in. And even if there was another container to search, I wouldn't have done it. So there's a screamer over there. Seeing if any of these trunks are lootable. I'm sure they are. Yeah, so that one is. So I'm gonna take out that screamer. Because I am on the hunt for that repair kit. Okay. Do I have any? I don't even have any space on me, so I need to go back over to the car. Bloater down there. Okay. Actually, so we'll clear out. We'll unload at the base here once we go back down. But yeah, I prefer to play a more strategic stealth with this. I just think that's the best way for me to be going. You know, my playstyle is going to be a lot different than I was playing in Lethal before. But I think fighting the plague hearts for light bolts, that's actually pretty useful. But plague hearts are going to be this kind of the same as far as me using a heavy weapon. It's the cheapest way to take out a plague heart in my opinion. I mean, it is. And just use stims and keep running. And you know, instead of using the pyro launcher just to get rid of all the zombies, you know, I'm just gonna maybe craft fuel bombs, stuff like that. So that's gonna be probably my way to go to take out the plague hearts. But I'm just an avid person for the come here. All right. As far as it being cheap, it's quiet. You know, you're not unloading a bunch, so, and you're not gonna probably have a, you know, I'm not gonna be using like the pyro launcher. Yeah, and he yelled. That's not good. That's one thing you want to avoid is zombies screaming. So you'll draw in a lot of stuff. So definitely want to avoid them doing that. All right, so food. Got our meds. Okay, it's just that guy. All right, so we got 21. We should probably keep the spare bullets on us to be. Let's see, there's the 9mm rounds, so get rid of those. Hopefully we have enough space on us to loot everything up there. We're gonna see how it goes. It always just seems pretty busy up there every time I go up there, so we're gonna see. It's usually full of like bloaters and screamers, and then there's a good chance that you'll see a feral. It's actually where I went toe-to-toe with my first blood feral. On like a side playthrough, I was testing a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that was great. Great shot, dude. Yep. So that's not good. So I'm probably going to take out this. Switch over to snacks. I'm going to see if I can get this back under control. If not, then I'm just going to get out of here.
That one needs another hit.
See, stamina is such a problem with characters when they're not upgraded yet, so looks like we should be okay. Shot was way off on that screamer, so that definitely did not help, but he was drawn over by the car, which isn't surprising, so see if there's an. Are you kidding me? There's a feral just sitting inside of that. That is not good. Why did he not come out and all that? They literally spawned a feral Oh, okay. This works. This works. Okay. Alright, yeah, you're gonna pull me out. Let's go. See, I told you this, it's always busy up here. You know, I know the screamer was partly my fault, but still, spawning a blood feral, like, inside of there? Come on. That's crazy. Alright, let's just, take care of all the other ones, because I can see a guy right here just laying down. Oh, gotta...
Sounds like we're alone.
Okay. Finally. Alright, so we were able to get through that. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little concerned when I seen that feral. I was like, wow. Like, I can't believe they spawned him, like, right in here. That's a little weird. But thankfully he jumped right on the back of the car. I was just worried that he was going to pull me out of my car as I'm trying to get away or something, and I'm just going to be tangling with him, so... But, thankfully that didn't happen. Okay, so this should be our ruck right here. And I'm pretty sure you pull 2 rucksacks out of these places, so... Even on lethal zone. Oh, there's the one. I'm pretty sure, yeah, and this is the other one here. This will be our last lootable container, so... I won't say it went off without a hitch, but we got through it. We didn't get plagued or anything, so... Of course, I may be speaking too soon. I'm not out of here yet. I'm not going to bother going over there and looting that one, because you never really get anything out of that. I'm not going to waste any more time up here. Oh, I'm so used to that being where the rucksack is. Because I'm not going to pull any resource out of there, so I'm not going to waste my time going over there when I know I'm not going to get anything good. The only place that I would consider going over to is this right here, because I'm pretty sure I'll pull a repair kit, and I think there's actually a rucksack of materials in there too as well. So I may venture over there, but a lot of times I like to lock that one. And I know if I go bashing that in, yeah, and there's a bloater sitting in front of it too. That's nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get away from this and see if it drew. Alright, so what we're gonna do is try to get the headshot on the bloater. And just let him air out. Okay. Gonna let him air out a little bit, and then we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, that it is not locked, because I don't know if I'm gonna go smashing in that right now. I don't know if I want to do that, because I have a feeling they would spawn a feral right away after that. That's just how they like to do things, especially up here. It's happened to me once when I smashed that door in before, so we'll see what happens. So get my bolt back. And let's see. Yeah, so we can pull it. Okay, nice. Just don't know if I can really carry a whole... Okay, I got 4 spots. I should be alright. So we'll pull another rucksack of materials out of here, which is nice. And hopefully I will get a repair kit. Okay, scrap circuitry, that's always nice. Oh, another thing is how I was taking down plague hearts. Heavy weapons, C4. C4 is very expensive to make, but if I get the right guys to put it together, I will be using C4 as well. It's very effective, very strong. Just very expensive too, though. But parts really isn't the problem. I can get together parts. It's just scraps of circuitry that start to get a little slim. But it's like 200 parts for 6 C4, and then I think it's like 5 or 6 circuitry. All right, so no upgrade kit, or not upgrade kit, but toolkit. These guys may have one, but if not, is that the auto? Oh, come on. I may have to sneak in there to get mine. Um, I didn't even survey the area yet. I should do that. Oh, there's a big group chilling over there. Why? Why is there such a big group over there? Hopefully they go away. I'm going to hang and get my bolt back here for a second. See if those guys stop just jumping back and forth over the fence. Because what they're going to do, as soon as I get in that car, they're going to climb all over it and blow it right up. And that's a pretty big group, and my stamina just will not support that with 2 snacks. And it's just not worth it. So I may actually shoot a crossbow bolt over there and see if I can just lure them away. Okay. It is kind of a waste of 2 bolts.
I need a break.
Oh, crap, they seen me.
We're gonna need a new ride soon.
Yep, knew it. Alright, so I'm at least going to try to get this down to the base here before she blows up. Get out. Wonderful. Okay. Well, now I definitely need a toolkit. So, I mean, I tried to lure them away. I guess I didn't wait long enough or they didn't get far enough away, but like I said, that's all it took. One zombie was on the front. I know one was hanging on the back, but that wasn't doing any engine damage, so, but at least I got it back in the parking spot and I can, deposit my stuff here. So slight setback, 15. There it is. Okay. So that's what I want, and then we'll deposit that. And we still have materials, and I'll have my level 2 infirmary. Let's see here. I'll also have to start plaguing or farming some plague samples.
Please don't anyone get up. It's just me.
I'll probably switch this guy out because he's a little injured, and before too long he will start to get tired. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll... I don't really have anything to put on him because I'm keeping both of these on my character. So, really, I think there's my other guy who's got... I think he's got an A backpack on him too. Yeah, he does. Okay. So we're going to use this guy here. And by the time he's maybe hurt or tired or something, the other guy should be healed up too. Because the other chick's got a little bit of plague on her, so I'm trying to avoid using her for right now. So some 9mm and my light bolts. Okay. So I'm going to survey the area. I'm going to get that done first, and then I need to hunt out a toolkit now for sure. Because not having a car in the beginning of the game is just not good. Makes things a lot more difficult, you know. So we're going to try to get that done here. That wasn't fortunate. I brought that many zombies around my car. I should have just waited it out a little bit. I was kind of impatient. I am going to search here because there's a good chance I can get some good snacks from here. Stamina items are huge. I'm trying, I always want to get some of them. And I do want a cook as soon as I can get one put together so I can craft my own stamina items. So, as long as I can craft those energy drinks, I'm usually good. So you try to get a cook up into nutrition. Well, I didn't really get anything from that. So I'm pretty sure I can pull yeah, I can pull a rock of fuel or that from over here too. Heard a zombie somewhere. There it is on the fence. So I'm just gonna get up.
When was the last time you saw so much empty in one place?
Wasn't sure if he was drawn over to me. So we're gonna survey this area. Highly doubt we're gonna find another vehicle anywhere close that's not destroyed or out of fuel. I'll probably take one if I can find one that just needs fuel. Then at least I can travel over there, grab a can of gas. Because there's a fuel tank, you can go search over there, and then I'd rather do that than have to hunt down. Oh man, I forgot they did that. So much quicker surveying. Gosh, that's nice. So as you can see, everything is pretty much engulfed in plague territory. Oh, and there's the fuel. Okay, let's see here. Where did I miss something? Okay. So I could just be being blind here, but what did I miss? Is it something over? Oh, okay, it was behind that. Okay. All right. Wow. Tons of infestations too already in there. So that's unfortunate. Boy. All right. So I may travel down to these guys here. See maybe if they got a toolkit. 'Cause I don't see any other vehicles.
Stuff's really gonna slow down around here unless we get more fuel.
Okay. Well, we'll search this place and see if I can actually pull a ruck of fuel out of here for the base. Until they stop complaining about it. Let's see, it's only one lootable. It's probably going to give me a rucksack of materials, I would assume. Yep. Pretty sure that trunk is normally lootable. Yeah, okay, it is. It'd be very nice if they would just give me a toolkit in the back of a car right now. That would be really nice. Because I do not really want to travel on foot down there. But it's kind of looking like I'm going to have to. So I'm going to just put this rucksack back in the base. Because I'm going to be going on foot right now. Oh, we got the tackle on me. Nice. Okay. So we are going to have to travel on foot, and hopefully I can get this done during the day. And I'm going to keep these episodes about an hour. I don't want to make them too long. So I think an hour is kind of a sweet spot. When I was streaming before, I was going like close like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I just think it's a bit long, so I'm gonna keep them about, you know, between like 45 minutes and an hour is what I'm gonna do. So we'll probably be on about another 15 minutes. So I'm gonna see if I can just accomplish getting a toolkit, getting down there to these guys, without getting ripped apart would be nice. There was a feral over there. I'm a little concerned that he's gone now. But doesn't mean he's gone, just means he's just not there displayed on the map. So, but we are, man, it's so time consuming. Demand for food. I'm really not going to be stressing on food because I keep a slim community anyways. Especially and stuff like this. So, and then with the upgradable outposts, like, I just don't think food is going to be an issue. So, if I pick up a rucksack of food, I will probably give that to them. Okay, there. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to sneak into that plague heart
This might just clear up.
and get a toolkit. I hope I don't have to do that. I'm hoping down here of any of those things I can search over there, like their shed, that little carport thing over there, anything, or them, before I would have to go in. Before I'd have to go into that plague heart and just loot, because I know it's gonna spawn guys normally, that I'll have to take care of, and they're gonna be plague zombies, you know, and I'm running around in there with no. That I just don't want to go in there unprepared just for a toolkit, but you know, if I have to do it, I'm probably going to. Let's check this first. So most likely be jogging back there at nighttime, which is not ideal, but this will maybe give us a little gas or chemicals. All right, can of gas, I will take that. All right. So, will this be the one? Oh, okay. Mechanic is definitely going to be in our works too. But the main characters I went with were just to help fight against Blood Plague, really.
Goodbye.
Yeah, definitely not giving you guys Plague Hears right off the jump. Oh, he's got a silencer. That is very nice. Yes, I will take that. Meds, do I?
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I will take the meds. And we are going to, of course, I mean, what are you going to put the silencer on the crossbow? Okay, so for some reason, I'm hearing the sound of it attaching. Oh, okay, so it's seeming like my game froze. I don't know what it's doing. I went to go attach the mod or the silencer, and you can hear the. Or at least I could, but and to see what's going on. I've had a few things happen lately where the game is just completely froze and just shut down. You know, and I've definitely seen some glitches in the game. You know, between me and a buddy of mine were playing. You know, for instance, he noticed the reticle. Like when you zoom in, it does not zoom the reticle down. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But a good amount of times it will not zoom it in. When I was playing on Daybreak, same thing with the reticle and everything. And then when I was trying to change my single fire to auto or burst or anything, it would change it. You click your button down, but then it would also immediately bring up your bag like that. So you can't see it, but it did change it. You know, and that's pretty annoying when you're just trying to change your you know, your fire rate. So all right, let's hope that. Okay, so that's weird. So it's showing that it has a silencer on it, but my silencer is down here. And it didn't come with a silencer on it. So let me see if I take it off. Let me see if I take it off, it's going to give me a double silencer. Because if it did, that'd be cool. Get out of here. Was there two? There wasn't two silencers, right? Am I just crazy? Did I buy two?
Anything useful you're looking to unload?
Sounds good.
I'm just curious. Okay, so maybe it was me. Maybe there was two silencers there and I didn't notice that. Could be that. I paid 50 for it. I don't remember. I don't know what the cost is for that. But anyways. Sweet. That's very nice. Okay. Still no toolkit. And this is this place is preluded. Yeah. Yep. Wow, that sucks. Okay. So alright, we're gonna just
How's it going?
well, how many samples do they even need? I think it's like 2 or something like that. Alright, so we've got an infestation right here. Since we got these guys right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that infestation out too. Because we can always help bring the zombies back there. They can kind of back us up a little bit.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. We can use allies out
So let's just bring them on out here.
Rest of the old hospital staff. We have medical skills to trade, if you're interested.
Okay, so the medical enclave. Alright, maybe I can get a good shot on the screamer. Is that the screamer right there? It is, isn't it? Perfect. So that should draw some noise that way, if anything. Alright. Nice.
We've got some dead folks out and about.
Alright, so he can't get me because I'm in the middle of that. Oh, that execution is terrible. But I'm just going to probably take this. Use a snack and just finish this infestation here.
I don't think we need to worry about infestations for a while.
That's incorrect, guy. Because there's like 2 more in this area. Alright, so I can hear a horde by me. It doesn't show on the map, but I can hear it. And I don't know if they're getting drawn to here because those sounds. But let's see what these locations are. Empty storefront, nail salon, inside laundromat. Nowhere that I'm probably going to find a toolkit. But I did get everything accomplished that I needed to. This place is preluded, so of course it is. It's another med place. Out there's the horde now showing. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to search this. This would be the closest place I could find a repair kit out of all 4 of these locations. But I'm going to be probably wrapping up the episode here in just a few minutes. So we'll just kind of see, because I'm running out of space anyway. So I just we're gonna have to call it quits here anyways.
No way I can fit this.
I really want those firecrackers, honestly. Did those guys, they're not considered, yeah, so they're not gonna really give me what that's worth. I don't know. A cure for all, so that's the cure for all seasons. The founders. Those guys are the boon traders. Okay. I'm gonna open this one just to see what's in this.
Okay.
7 backpack. Yeah, really not useful right now. Okay. I'm gonna probably try to just make my way home here and kind of wrap it up. Because like I said, I did get done everything that I wanted to get done, other than getting a repair kit, really. But that wasn't really like on high demand until I actually blew my car up. But
A headshot would let me harvest a poison gland from that bloater.
I wish you could do that. Maybe I'll get a plague sample from this guy, huh? Negative. Okay. All right, so we got a screamer right here. Bloater. Oh, shit. That's not good.
We have limited reports that suggest some people may be more susceptible to blood plague than others. Don't assume you're one of
Oh, and I didn't have one loaded in this. All right, so the screamers, I think that what that was is that those noises come. Oh, gosh. No, 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 no. All right, looks like things are going to get a little hairy, maybe. Is that a feral? Yep. Okay. So mistakes. Oh man, this is not good. Okay. So we need to take out that feral. And I didn't have that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Totally not good. So as long as we can just. Problem is our stamina is not going to supplement this. So this guy maybe has. Yeah, he's gone. He is gone. What a way to end an episode, right? The only problem is I don't want this guy to lose all his stuff. I don't want to, and trying to find your wandering zombie. So I'm gonna leave that stuff right there. Because he's gonna die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He's done. I don't have plague here, and trying to get him home in 1 minute and 57 seconds. Just ain't gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. To get him in the infirmary. If I could have gotten in here sooner to have these guys deal with him. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You know what? We're gonna make a run for it. We're gonna try. Screw it. What's the worst that could happen? We get torn apart, right?
I'm exhausted. Well, that's the last of them. Looks quiet for now.
So we're gonna try. If I can get this guy home,
Won't ever feel safe.
then I will regret dumping that stuff back there. But if I can save this survivor, that would be really great. Because I'd rather not have a dead character right from the get-go. So let's see. It looks like I'm gonna get it. Nice. So okay. So all I'm gonna have to do is the hard part. Next episode, I'm gonna be starting off by traveling down, getting my guns, and all that stuff. Okay. So
Yo, that blood plague is kicking your ass.
Myself checked out.
sure, we'll take control of her. Okay. So this is where the episode is gonna end. So at least the ending was a bit it got a little bit nuts there. So that just kind of goes to show, like I was inside the plague territory, I believe, down there. You know, and I thought I could get that screamer. I thought I could get up, get that screamer silently, and then I was gonna shoot the bloater with the crossbow. But the bloater immediately turned around and ran at me. So that right there. Bloater went off, screamer screamed, and just caused a whole world of shit. All right. So what I could have done there, what I should have done was take the bloater out first. Shot the bloater. All right. and then it would have dragged that screamer over towards there, and I could have probably snuck up behind the screamer. But I was trying to go the easier route and take out the screamer silently first, because the crossbow bolt would have still made a noise hitting that bloater, which would have caused the screamer to go over that way. And if he turned around the other way and seen me, he could have screamed. So it just, it could have been played differently, but who knows if a different outcome would have happened. More likely, I probably should have taken that bloater out first. So, and for that, my guy's plagued. I'm lucky that he's not dead. But now I can't use that character until I get a blood plague cure made. So, that's, you know what I mean. So that, you know what I mean. You got to respect that plague territory, and especially in the beginning. There was just too much going on for me to get that feral down. And the stamina is a huge issue. Because you dodge around a few times and you're out of stamina. It's terrible. So, and there's those spawns, man. Those spawns for the beginning of the game right now. There was a decent amount of zombies right there for what I had, but I also don't want to just go and try to unload all my ammo on all the zombies and get rid of them. Like, I want to take care of those situations as quickly as possible, but also not using up all my resources, because my bullets are limited. I don't want to just go empty out all 20 bullets that I've got, just to get away from all those zombies. Like, you know what I mean? I prefer not to do that. What I was trying to do is make a circle back and bring the stuff back to that enclave so the enclave could kind of handle it too. And especially the feral. But the feral did get me a couple times, and then he ended up plaguing me. So the ferals are a big problem in the beginning. Like I said, avoid them at all costs. But he got spawned. He totally got spawned in. I assume after the screamer went off. So, but I like it. I like the difficulty. I like, you know what I mean, worrying about when you're going out there, like, you know what I mean? You make the slightest mistake, things could go sideways in an instant. And I like that. I think it's very fun. But I definitely do think this version on Update 25 is definitely buffed. I just, you know what I mean? I think you see more freaks for sure. Right in the beginning, you're seeing them left and right, in, multiples too. Like you're starting to see a couple screamers by each other and a couple bloaters within the same area. So, I did definitely, this lethal zone is definitely legit. I'm definitely liking it. So, but I appreciate you guys watching. And I'll catch you on the next episode here, and we'll be trying to get our guns back, and hopefully a toolkit, and probably working on the base a little bit more, getting more resources up. The only thing we're really in need of is some fuel right now. And then we're going to obviously top off the rest of our resources there. Once I get everything sitting around 20, that's when I'll kind of, set back and, start to do a few other things. So, but like I said, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode.